Hi, this is Stuart from Sawmill Studios. Today, we're going to build a pinball game. It's a great project. It's kind of complex. We want to make sure there's an adult involved in this project and making sure that the young woodworker, if there's any young woodworkers involved, that they're safe. Safety glasses or prescription glasses like mine, safety goggles. Maybe if you have long hair, you'd like to tie it back. All we need for tools are really a hammer, and we're going to have a little bit of glue, and a paper towel is handy as well. Okay, what we have here is a kit full of hardware, including some sandpaper. It's got two different size dowels. The dowels are the round things. There's some that are about 2.5 inches and some that are about 1 inch. Some nails, a marble, rubber bands, and I'm going to dump them out to make it a little easier for me. And so this is what we're building. We're going to start down at this end, okay? I'm going to set this aside and let's get started. Okay, first of all, we have a whole bunch of pieces that look like this. They're about 6 inches long and about 1 by 1. They are actually 3 different types. But we're going to set 4 different types because we have some long ones. We're going to set those aside for now. First, we're going to get 2 of our longer dowels. They're about 2.5 inches. And we're going to find this piece. Okay? There is a hole on the end of each piece. We want to put a couple drops of glue in. And then put our dowel in and just push it down in. Don't whack it hard. Give it a gentle tap, okay? Because we don't want to break this assembly here. So that side's done. I'm going to do this side now. Done. Okay. I think I'm done. No, had a little more to go. Okay, with this guy done, we're going to go to the bottom piece. This is the bottom of the project. There are 2 holes here and a series up here. We want to start at this end, okay? That's the end that's going to be towards us as we use it, okay? This guy is going to get nailed nice and even with the ends, just like that. So these slope parts are up. They're not down here. They're at the top, okay? Well, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on each side and put 1 nail in each side to hold it, okay? A little bit of glue. Get it nice and even. And put a nail in each side. One. There. With that done, we're going to take our long pieces. There's no holes in this. They're just the long, skinny pieces. There's 2. And we're going to line them up on each side. Way up at the top, nice and even across the edge. And we're going to put some nails in there, okay? We're going to do that to both sides. Nice and even at the top. Okay, side 2. Nice and even, remember? It's okay if you don't hammer quite as quick as I am. That's all right. I've been practicing a while. Try to hammer when you do. Hammer straight down on your nail like this, not crooked like that, okay? Because that can bend your nails. Okay, now that we've got this part together, it's already starting to look a little bit like our project. We're going to go back to this set of pieces again. We are now looking for some pieces with 1 hole in the middle. There's 2 of those. And then we're looking for 2 that actually have 2 holes. One goes all the way through and one doesn't. Okay? There's 1 left that doesn't have any holes. We'll get to that one later. Let's go back and get one of our long dowels, the 2.5 inch dowels, and let's push it right in so it goes all the way down like that to the bottom of your piece with only 1 hole. This is the one with 1 hole, okay? Okay, so those are in now. I'm going to hang it over the edge a little bit, and I'm going to knock it past a little bit like that. In fact, I could probably go most of the way down. Now I want to take this and slide it through the middle hole of the other one. So they go together like that. And then with this other hole towards the project, I am going to get this to fall, this piece, into that hole right there. Okay? Just like that. Okay? It's in there right now. And I can tap it some more. There, it's all the way down. Now I'm going to nail this guy here to hold it in place. And I'm going to put a nail at the other end. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I push this all the way through. I ran this through the hole with the hole up. And then I stick it in the hole right here. So they go together just like that. Okay? Again, a couple of nails. It's starting to come together. Okay, now, this piece here, we're going to nail on the top up here so that it can sit like this. But we don't want to nail it here against this piece. We want it to go all the way to the top, okay? So let's do that now. 2 or 3 nails in there. There's always extra nails, so if you wanted to put some extras in there, it's okay. Just make sure you have enough to go around first. We try to add a few extra nails in each kit, just in case one gets bent or lost. I'm going to put 1 extra in because I like it good and strong. Okay, see, it's starting to come together. Now, I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to take that last piece with no holes in it, and I'm going to put glue on 2 neighboring sides. So this side and this side. A little bit of glue, a little bit of glue, and then we're going to stick the 2 sides with glue right in this corner. And the idea is this is a brace to help make this piece strong, because you could be leaning on it sometime. And we're going to put 1 nail in it just to hold it while the glue dries. You don't need a bunch of nails. Just like that, okay? Wow, it's starting to look like our project. Okay, what else have we got left? We've got this piece. It has 1 hole, it's short. I hadn't talked about it before because it got kind of set aside. I want to take the last long piece I have, and I want to put a little glue in, and then push this in, and if I have to tap it with a hammer, that's okay. I'm going to tap it in just about so it's in the middle. And I'm going to take my paper towel, so it's kind of in the middle. Then, down to the end, one end, the shorter end, there is a little dent there. We want to go over and get this little gold piece of hardware here, stick it in and screw this in. And it should go right in that little spot where there's a dent in there. Do it as far as you can. It can start to get hard on your hands. A little trick is to put a nail right through and then just twist the nail. It makes it really easy. I want you to put this way down so it's quite a ways in, okay? It looks kind of like that when it's done. We're going to set that aside for just a minute. Now we have a whole bunch of these 1-inch dowels. I'm going to take a portion of my paper towel and I'm going to pour out some glue and make a little puddle. That will help me later. I'm going to just dip my dowels in, and I need to put them into all of these holes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. So I dipped and I've just put a drop or 2 on there. Stick it in the hole, give it a gentle tap. And then if there's glue that comes out, I just wipe it off. So let's do that. I dip, put it in, 9 of these to do, and we're getting really close to wrapping this project up. You'd be surprised how little is left. Now, while we're doing this, we could talk about the sanding. You're going to have a piece of sandpaper that comes with your project. It's going to be important that you sand your project. One spot, absolutely, is really, really important. And that is this end down here. And I'll show you that later. Okay, 2 more to go. In the meantime, there are sharp edges on here. So using your sandpaper sharp to make those so they're not so sharp, rubbing the sandpaper against them will actually make it a more enjoyable project to have and safer to use. Okay, we got all those pegs in now. What I want to do is take a rubber band, hope you can see it here, take a rubber band and I'm basically going to double it. Or you can simply grab on, hook it around one of these, turn it around, and hook it back on again. Okay? The rubber bands come with the kits. If you break the rubber bands, don't worry, you can replace them with ones at home. It'll work. I just put them right here and here. There's one left to do, but before I do it, I wanted to talk more about those sanding these corners. Eventually, the rubber band is going to wrap around this corner, and it's going to rub there, and the sharper edge could cut through the rubber band. So we want to make sure before we go any further that we sand this edge so it's not sharp. Okay. There. We're getting close here. Now, the last rubber band. I'm going to thread it through here just like it was a needle. Okay? So I've got half a rubber band on each side of this. I am going to stick this right into this hole and then come around the corner and hook it on that dowel. Come around the corner and hook it on this dowel. Okay? And see the rubber bands here, rubber band here? Look what happens with these rubber bands. It works. Your kit has a marble. Put your marble in there. You could pull back on this and it'll shoot and get you started. Okay? So, until next time, I'll be here playing pinball, and we hope that if you do this project, that you have as much fun as we do. Take care. Bye.